So we're at the end of our row here. We're going to do, there's one more stitch, so we will do one more single crochet. So we insert the hook into the back loop only, yarn over, pull up. There should be 2 loops on your hook, yarn over again and pull through. When you're at the end of a row with single crochet, what they will have you do is you chain twice, 1, 2, then you turn. You want to turn this way. So it turns to your right hand, and this is why. When your product is finished, oops, sorry. And this is why, when your product is finished, you want your chain to show on the outside. You want that side showing and not this side, because it looks like the stitch. This does not look like a stitch. So you want the chain showing. So that's why when you turn, you pass it to your right hand. And then this counts as your first single crochet, so you do not single crochet in this one. You continue into this next one, and when you look, it's a lot easier after you've done your row 1 to see the stitch. This right here is the stitch, and this is the top of the stitch, so you will work in the back loop. You will insert your hook, yarn over, pull up, the 2 loops again, yarn over, pull through, and you will continue to do that. And you can see in traditional crocheting that there's a little line that will start to form, and that's how crochet looks a lot of the time. Okay, so as you're crocheting, again, you work in the back loop. If you work, certain stitches require that you work in the front loop, but that will be a very different look. So when you're doing crocheting, you work in the back loop only. And if what you're making wants you to do it in the front loop, it will tell you specifically. It is very rare that you would ever work in the front loop only. When you're looking at the crochet, this right here is the stitch. This part right here. There's a stitch and a stitch and a stitch. And if it helps when you're first beginning, you can pinch it and look. That's the stitch that you'll be working in. And you want to insert it in the hook, in the back loop right there. And it is easier. It can be really hard when you're first starting out, when you look at it like this, to make sure that you're doing it in the right spot. So it can be easier if you turn it up. And then you can see it and continue your single crochet.